is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, Mikkel displays soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS.
Thanks for joining into the news update. I'm Zoe Chineka with the bulletin. We start off with this good news. The Nigerian Football Federation has spent 100 million naira to clear the outstanding salaries of 27 coaches of the national teams. NFF's second vice president, the fee and duration of a buyback option is what City has eliminated to secure that he stays in Manchester City. Within Manchester, former Manchester United striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic has reportedly begun negotiations with representatives from the MLS ahead of potential move to America. The 35-year-old scored 28 goals in 46 appearances during his solitary season at the Old Trafford. But he was not offered a contract extension by the Red Devils after picking up a serious knee injury which could keep him sidelined until 2018. Ibrahimovic is now a free agent, and MLS side Los Angeles Galaxy have emerged as the front runners to sign the veteran, having freed up room in their squad. Now, following the departure of Robbie Keane, United is still understood to be considering and offering Ibrahimovic a short-term deal to give him a chance to prove his fitness, but the Red Devils have also been linked to the likes of Alvaro Morata, Andrea Belotti, and the likes. To basketball, the city of Oakland is gearing up for a Thursday parade to celebrate the Golden State Warriors, the latest battle and NBA title. Officials say that following their win, they will like to show off their victory. As fans snapped up victory shirts and hats Tuesday following a night of celebration, city crews were busy hanging championship banners along the parade route. The parade will take place on Thursday morning downtown in Oakland, following the same route as the team's parade as they celebrated back in 2015 when they won the NBA title. It will start at 10 a.m. at the Broadway and 11th Street, wind through downtown streets, and end with a procession to the Henry J. Kaiser Convention Center. In tennis, a limited settle for the career, but this is about the Swede saying he needs time to rest and it is over. I'm talking about Roger Federer, who is looking forward to returning to action at the ATP tournament in Stuttgart. The 35-year-old was ruled out for 6 months last year as he recovered from a knee injury, but made a winning return this season at the Australian Open, the Indian Wells, and Miami before opting out of the entire clay court season. The former world #1 is eager to get back to competition after a 10-week layoff as he prepares for Wimbledon. During Federer's absence, Rafael Nadal won 4 clay tournaments, culminating in Sunday's French Open victory, and Federer said the Spaniard could finish the year on top of the world rankings. Federer will play Frenchman Per Herbert or German Tommy Haas in Wednesday's second round at Stuttgart. Let's quickly go to boxing, where the world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is planning to return to training in August in preparation for his title defense later on this year. Joshua doesn't have an opponent yet, but the British fighter, if you recall, beat Vladimir Klitschko, and there has been works and there has been talks about a rematch. This will add to the WBA bout, perhaps the IBF title. Joshua is in talks over a rematch with Ukrainian Klitschko, which is reportedly set to be staged at Cardiff's Principality Stadium on October 28. But should the 27-year-old first choice fight not be secured, Joshua will instead meet Bulgarian mandatory challenger Kubrat Pulev. Regardless of the uncertainty, Joshua is determined to start his training camp even while his opponent remains unknown. I think that's good. Finally, in Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton says his relationship with new teammate Valtteri Bottas is working perfectly after the team acrimony of the past ended with Nico Rosberg retired. Mercedes replaced the German with the Finn. Bottas Valtteri, but only on a one-year deal. Will he be renewed? Not still on. But Hamilton sounds keen for the new partnership to continue in 2018 and asked to compare the arrangement with the recent past. The Britain's battery is different, as he currently enjoys massive support from the Finn. Team boss Toto Wolff also seems happy with the new driver and the relationship dynamic at Mercedes, as the team boss has also admitted that this relationship has a better chemistry. That is the news, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Just stay with us. Sports This Morning continues.
It is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, Mikel, Anidea, and others display soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS.
The search has begun. Africa is ready as we search for true African ladies in today's world. Ladies from differing ethnic and socio-cultural backgrounds will battle for the crown. Are you between the ages of 21 and 30? Are you unique, smart, and talented? Do you have virtues that stand you out amongst other ladies? This is your shine. Brand endorsement deals for selected housemates. Consolation prizes and management deals for last 5 housemates standing. The African Lady Show features beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, African foods and cuisines, traditional and cultural views, career and talent focus, house chats, teamwork, and weekly elimination. Be part of the excitement as we discover a true African lady. To be one of the stars of the African Lady Show, visit www.africanlady.tv to register and to battle for the crown. African Lady Season 1, where our women balance between class and culture.
It is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, Mikel, Anigaya, and others display soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS.
The search has begun. Africa is ready as we search for true African ladies in today's world. Ladies from differing ethnic and socio-cultural backgrounds will battle for the crown. Are you between the ages of 21 and 30? Are you unique, smart, and talented? Do you have virtues that stand you out amongst other ladies? This is your shine. Brand endorsement deals for selected housemates. Consolation prizes and management deals for last 5 housemates standing. The African Lady Show features beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, African foods and cuisines, traditional and cultural views, career and talent focus, house chats, teamwork, and weekly elimination. Be part of the excitement as we discover a true African lady. To be one of the stars of the African Lady Show, visit www.africanlady.tv to register and to battle for the crown. African Lady Season 1, where our women balance between class and culture.
It is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, care. Abigail and others display soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS.
Elections took place yesterday in Abuja, but then we got complaints, such as you can call it reports, that there were some, hanky-panky moves over in Kaduna. Well, we're here to talk about the federation elections and everything the Nigerian scene. That's why we'll call this Focus on the Local Scene. From the elections to what's happening with the ATO groups, offsetting the bills thanks to them, for the NFF owing the coaches, to the spin-off from the meeting with the sports minister yesterday in Abuja. Good morning, welcome back to Sports This Morning. I'm not alone, I'm with Olamide Onwoka, and I want to say a big good morning to Coach Temere Emmanuel. Thank you for coming. Good morning.
It wasn't talking about traffic, the rainy.
Oh, holy moly, it was. Rain?
A blessing to me. Very quickly, so we're talking about the election, and someone will say an election that's so smooth, any itches or fights. How would you describe yes standpoint?
Desperation
And the response is a laugh. Go ahead, please.
It's people who are not supposed to be there for every. A charity long time like international, an athlete of repute. I mean, even if she's not even contest, I respect that she is a former athlete of repute. If you allow somebody like a former governor to come on board, you just want to be, and it's not helping us in it.
Tell me, you must be you definitely are more informed on this subject. No matter how much I research, you have like the one-on-one, inside-out info. So tell me, what basically are the requirements? I know there were, well, I don't say thanks to the sports minister along, things were tweaked about months before about the whole tenure, 4 years going to 8 years. Just give us some background into that.
This one, we have a minister who turn around. He gives weight to pick when it the CAF election because he wanted something new. It's not every human being that is good. The minister, but area of wanting new things to happen, the federations need to. He wanted new things and some new people to be able to see that things move on, in the world more. Some old and who want to, it's just like, once you go on the
polluting, yeah.
we all know what it takes to be, able to compete in any of the elections.
What's up?
For instance, take football in the area I belong to. One year there is belief that you must be play football.
Okay.
Whatever we call it, football that you're supposed to go for.
Okay.
Either you are doing course like coach,
Okay.
or you go for the managerial course because we have sports management courses. And all this, I think the qualifications, the higher you get, the more opportunity you have. But now, all this have been thrown into the garbage.
Thanks to Dalong or?
No, it's not Dalong. Dalong, I think he's playing along in the fine way. He wants things to happen in the right way. Now, but we have people, it's in everything. It's not only football sports per se. We have people who believe that with money, things can go in your own way. And that is why I use the word desperation is the first.
Just very much mentioned a lot of things that led to the build of the election proper. I would also contest that some contestants Federation of Nigeria, the NFL Kodogon, before the election was calling for people to be led and to moderate themselves and not go out in desperation for the power. You know, whatever you do, calling for always act by the ambience of power. Now that was clearly not working for yesterday. Now you said desperation. We have something in the future we're going to play just in order to see exactly what was. Some people could spend as much as 50, 100 million just to get to that particular position. Exactly what is the level that you need to get to that particular seat. So enjoy this highlight and discussion.
How much have you spent of your personal?
I'm short of words. We've seen this happen. Excuse me. We've seen this happen in politics. You know, that's the base station of these Maruro. And then now we've imbibed it. We've said, good morning, welcome to sports. And, you know, it's taking over sports. Now, Coach Tamara, I really have to ask, are there no, I don't know, standing, I don't know procedures, I don't know, I understand Lami mentioned that these are delegates, but then you also gave an insight that some of these contestants were actually around. I mean, Apara was walked out yesterday, and you mentioned another person being walked out again. Are there no policies of people misbehaving to calm them down or disqualify them? Is there nothing like that?
So we just watched somebody say they spent 50 million. How do you
shut down the election for saying? I think for that.
How do you bring in policy to somebody who spent his personal 50 million in any federation?
Just in 1 year, remember that.
Yes, that is why I use the word. You don't understand why I use the word desperation. Even when the election was not yet closed, they were spending their personal money towards the election. It was a build-up towards that. So the issue of being qualified or policy does not come in here. Now, let me give you a scenario. I use as NGO the Deaf Football Association. I work very close with them. I know we've not seen the deaf play football. You want to wonder how they play. Now, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, we were supposed to have a meeting. I go to their meeting with the technical director and I was asking, where is this person, where is this person? They said they've gone to Abuja. To do what? For the election. They paid for their tickets. They gave them money to come down to Abuja. Who did this? The technical director said, just forget about that. Now, it's a desperation and they are being paid. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The issue of policy or qualification or what you are supposed to have to be able to be a contestant or to win an election is not yet to play. Because everyone is desperate. I mentioned somebody who is is well known in this country as a former governor. Has so much of money to spread around. Now, DOF is something we know that has to do with the wealthy.
Yes, an elite.
Now, the highest bidder got it there. He won the election.
The governor.
The governor, yes. Inola won the election. I know. Inola has not even played.
Well done. Well done, guys.
So now, if you look at it from this angle, now why are they desperate? That is the question we should be asking ourselves.
I think in response to what you said, like an answer to your question, you already said it that. How can you spend 50 million on just one?
It's an investment, isn't it?
So everybody wants to get.
No, you see, sorry, please. You see, we look at it from this angle. We're talking about education. Now, we look at those federations and then see them as if there is nothing there. It shows you the kind of money that goes around those federations. Then we are now looking at it, and they tell us, okay, take for instance, the recent coaches being paid, money, this and that, and every day they are clamoring, there is no money to pay these coaches. That means there is something going on around it.
I have to ask this question. When you started speaking highly of Solomon Dalong, and a lot of us don't share that opinion, sadly. This is a new breed, quote unquote, and months prior to this election, there were some new set down procedures and rules that seem to have been blindsided somehow. I want to put some blame on him because I understand when a team loses, you blame the coach first. So should we blame? He's the coach right now. Should we blame him?
You mean general?
No. Should we blame Solomon Dalong for?
No. You see, what I said here was I was not saying I was talking high about him. I was just saying that it's not everything that someone was like you say this person is totally bad. What I know about Dalong and the closest I have gone to him is somebody who wants everything new and he doesn't care how he goes about it. So in such a situation, he's creating a lot of enemies and then he's doing some wrong things. He wants to see a new setting. He's fighting with some old hands in the for one, I don't believe in such ways of doing things. The experience of the man you are taking away from there is needed. So
you can't stay there for 10 years, can you?
Well, not even 10 years. Some people want to stay beyond that. we all know the story of Esau, who he wants to be there for life until, in fact, he wanted an African burial.
It got to a point, what we saw in FIFA, I remember growing up, someone would say, who's the president of FIFA? Who's the president of FIFA? Who's the president of FIFA? And I bet if you ask an average Nigerian, new president, they'll probably still tell you, well, that's the kind of dominant things that we've been seeing in football. Like now, the election is still something that is trending right now. From what we saw yesterday, we can't classify it as a successful election. However, to everything in this life, there's always a reason. And if you don't take the positive from this election, then there's. But let's talk about the positive. If we have any that we can take away.
We don't have a positive.
No positive.
And what we are seeing now, we have more problems.
Okay.
Yes, because the beginning of the tenure of this president is crisis. And then you're going to manage crisis for the entire tenure, So how are they going to be able to bring any positive situation into the operation? None. So we are going to see more crisis because he's going to spend more time trying to see how he can mend fences with most of those who are supposed to be working with him. All the whole federation presidents. There was no federation that was spared in the whole situation. They were all one situation after the other.
Some people went unopposed, I don't know if it was a divine handing that or, money handing.
Sorry, those who went unopposed is because if they have spent 10 million last time, they are spending 600 million now.
Well, there is money in Lagos.
So you don't know the kind of money they throw around. I'm telling you, if you can buy tickets of close to 8 of the people I work with, lodge them in Abuja for the past 4 days before the election, and they're still there waiting for whatever gratification you want to do to come back to Abuja, to come back to Lagos and buy tickets for them.
Okay, guys, I want to read out the list of some names and results we've gotten. But before we do that, I'm going to take a very tiny break, guys. And don't go anywhere. Now, you can ask us your questions. You can ask Coach Temer. He's still here. I want you to go on to Twitter and Instagram. Ask at DBN Africa. You can have your questions. We've asked, some part of it, 80%. We're just going to ask maybe 2 more questions and get from you. Don't forget you can call into the show in about a minute. After this break, okay? 012919503. Quick time, move it. We'll be here to take those questions. Stay with us.
The search has begun. Africa is ready as we search for true African ladies in today's world. Ladies from different ethnic and socio-cultural backgrounds will battle for the crown. Are you between the ages of 21 and 30? Are you unique, smart, and talented? Do you have virtues that stand you out amongst other ladies? This is your shine. Brand endorsement deals for selected housemates. Constellation prizes and management deals for last 5 housemates standing. The African Lady Show features beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, African foods and cuisines, traditional and cultural views, career and talent focus, house chats, teamwork, and weekly elimination. Be part of the excitement as we discover a true African lady. To be one of the stars of the African Lady Show, visit www.africanlady.tv to register and to battle for the crown. African Lady Season 1, where our women balance between class and culture.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you didn't go to school, well, I hope you have a good reason for not going to school. Well, anyways, I'm Zoe Chinaka Olamide and our very honorable guest coach of the 3 pillars of Lagos State. I'm talking about our coach Ray.
Don't now, coach is going to give us a little feedback about when that name came from.
Is it Ray or Temure?
I think it's
I was from Delta State, so I should. Zoe, you should know better. Go ahead.
My name is Timo.
No way.
Maybe you should tell us.
Zoe.
Timo.
It's an exclamation in my area.
Alright.
It's just like Timo when something happens. It's a kind of rule that shows that it's okay.
It's okay. Right. Well, it's okay. Because we're talking about the federation elections that went down yesterday. There's still so many things around the election. We're going to bring in details later on Sport News. So keep the debate with us. 8 o'clock all the way to our of course, get exclusive action from the World Sports News. Now, let's just talk about way forward. We looked at the elections, and now it's time for us. It's like saying you have identified, you went through a test, and then the test result is out, and now it's time for the doctor to prescribe the medications that will address the same issue we had. So, what is the way forward? Elections and the of Nigeria. Subsequently, how do we kind of think we're seeing now? In other words, to have future recurrence.
I think the first thing to do now, in view of the president, is to mend fences. And then immediately correct all the anomalies that we're seeing. We're in a country where we think abnormality, we accept it. We just feel it's okay, and that's the way it used to be. Now, whatever we are going to correct now, many faces, whatever we are going to correct, we can hold it on and then live with it. The sporting world now is going very fast, and Nigeria is slow. Nigeria is seriously slow in all areas of sports. So we don't need crisis for now. The first thing they should do is to mend fences with all those situations, because the election, to me, has brought. You see, when an election gets to a point, it's just like the National Assembly at one time they were throwing shares. Yep. When an election gets to a point where there is broad physical confrontation, then you should know how deep it has been. So they need to take care of all those areas, and then we can start thinking of working. When they want to work and force themselves to work in this situation, then every area of sports in Nigeria will be expecting serious crisis.
I've seen, like President Obama, after he defeated Hillary Clinton in the 2008 elections, he actually employed her as his secretary. Do you understand? So, are you saying something like that, like invite them in the system, be my, just work under me or something? Can you work together?
It can't happen in Nigeria.
So it's like, I'm going to try everything possible to mess up your new position.
It is very obvious. We operate in a society where people don't easily let things go.
Okay, let me give you the list of the winners from yesterday. We don't have all of it because we don't even know all of it. We're going to give you the ones we do know. But then let me just not pass this information. About 177 people, Coach, were disqualified, and 396 people entered into this whole 31 seats. It's interesting. Anyways, so Miriam Nyali, it is funny though, but she was she lost to another person. Everyone expected her to win, but she did not. Ferguson. Yeah, everyone expected her to win. Ferguson Oluigbo, he was disqualified as well. Benga Ashiri was disqualified. It is just a lot. But let me quickly bring up this list. Gasol emerges as AFN president. That is the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. We move on to another one. The former African and National Pride triple jump champion, Rosa Collins, who earned a place on the AFN board. Well, she did not win that particular one. Another person was disqualified. Now the list is really long. Collins won the election for the cricket. This 31 sports federations. Do we really carry the touchlight of these 31? Because I'm wondering, what cricket? I've not seen us doing anything with cricket. Like, hello, what's the point? Baseball, hello. Golf.
If the sports ministers want to have, if the sports minister wants to have a meeting and he wants to discuss with those who the federations, that is the important thing. The cricket president will also be there. And if the budget for sports is being given, no matter how small, it must get to the...
That's how it is.
And if there is an international whatever, he can also make recommendations to the sports ministry, pick up a ticket, fly down there. It is still a federation.
Anyway,
no matter what.
I believe that no matter how small the federation is, they should be represented. And I remember going to stadium recently, and I met a couple of athletes, and I saw them playing the game, and they played softball.
Softball, yeah.
So, like the second or the first time I'm hearing about softball.
Okay.
But I believe that there are ministries for this sport. So no matter how inactive it may be.
Well, it says a lot. I think that it says a lot about us, Nigeria. I don't think these people are put into these federations to head them for the sake of we have a cricket association or a federation in Nigeria. Just my thing here, and I think every thinking person would also agree with me and to say that we should try these people. If you're employed to an office to, let's say you're a content manager, you should bring in new content. You shouldn't just work on the old content that's there. So these people, I would expect them, a lot of people expect them to now get the association running, get to competitions, international stuff from Africa, start from Nigeria, organize competitions, get new talents. That's what we would see, right? That's what we expect.
Zoe, how do you get started, please? How do you get to do this when from the very first day you are the president of a federation, you are telling the entire world that there is no money? So what content are you working on?
No comment.
The Super Falcons of Nigeria, they won the African, I'm talking about the Women Championship, the African Women Championship, and then they came back to Nigeria, only for them to come back and we don't know we're going to win the tournament.
Yeah.
Who says that?
It shows you the extent
That was from
epic.
down below. Like, where did it come from?
The Nigerian Deaf Football Association, Nigeria have a team called National Team of the Deaf.
Okay.
The coach is Kamal Banjo. He took the team to Mali and they won the nation's
Oh, that's
cup.
beautiful.
And now nobody has seen it on air and they are under a federation. The coach is so bitter. His president is so bitter because the president, and now you see the pain in them is going to tell on Nigeria and its entire football family. Because when the president who happens to be with the disability of not being able to start talking and trying to express himself, he's talking with so much anger. Now, these people are under a federation. Mr. President, this gentleman, out of the thanks, let us give thanks to Emmanuel Ibu, who single-handedly took the team to Mali with his money. And they came back with the cup. Nobody has even said we are not even the governor of Lagos State or the president of Nigeria. Now, I'm coming, please. I'm talking about we're talking about the sport.
Yes,
now,
please.
they are under a federation.
Absolutely.
Now, where is the federation overseeing people with disability? Do you know how it is for, when I saw the letter, I'm handing with the letter, not yet, of the International Deaf Football Federation president acknowledging the beauty of Nigerian national deaf football. And yet, when you talk to the federation controlling that area, they tell you no money. Not even a dime was given to them as they were going to Mali, and it was an individual. Now, Zoe, let us go back to the federation. Now, if there is a federation that oversees such area of sports, Emmanuel Ibu has spent his money. If he decides now he wants to become the president of that federation, will also be telling you the 50 million that man is also. So whatever, the issue of content does not come there, because the first person is asking is when there was no content and nobody came up, I spent money. So are you telling me content? What is content? It does not play with them.
But some people, when they get there, they want that money back. So the first year they get that money back, put back in their pockets. It feels natural, but it's somehow wrong. It's true. But finally, before we let you go, sir, let me quickly touch on this. How do you feel the partnership? It's been looking very effective, right? So just yesterday, on the NFF website, there was a press release right there stating that thanks to the 8-year partnership, the sponsorship partnership, they have now been able to offset the about 100 million now for 27 referees that hadn't been coaches rather that hadn't been paid. So this is spectacular, isn't it?
This is I don't know where to come in because this is one country that the money you pay to footballers is always in the newspaper. None of us know how much is given to Rooney and Harry Kane in England. We don't know how much they collect for winning a match. We don't know their coaches. In fact, those areas are not areas you bring into the but in Nigeria, just because there is, according to the federation, there is no money. A coach, Okon, who was a former coach of the Falcons, I was in a conference where he said he was old for 2 years. The first question I asked from behind was, what are you doing there? The national team coach. And the same thing Amunike and Co will complain. Why do we have to have all this? What is the NFF doing that coaches are being owned such money? We don't remember. The other time I came on here, I said something when they said Roy is owned 2 months. I said they started again. That was the first thing I said.
Part of what they paid him.
No, that's what I said. They started again.
No, they did cover it in foreign currency. Yeah.
I know. What I'm saying is that we don't need all this distraction.
Yes, we don't.
There is this belief. I thought we were going to discuss the match of Saturday. There is this belief that has to play also in the loss. I'm just saying there is this belief. I'm not saying it is. Because there is nothing, there is always an iota of truth in every rumor on the street.
Yeah, but, I would like to maybe take a different stand and say that, guess what? If let's say, not here, I'm just saying, hypothetically, I work somewhere else and then they owe me a month. I don't think it should stop me from doing my job. It's just like saying, footballers, darling, come play for your nation. This is your national pride for greatness sake. And then you say, oh, because like I've become a Moses, my toe is hurting, I have a headache, so I don't come because they won't pay me or they've done this before. That's absolutely wrong. So, I mean, if you say that plays a role in our mental abilities and physical abilities to get things done, then absolutely we need to get our mental state right. It is wrong. It's your national pride. It's your national duty.
Zoe, I want to say something because I could maybe bend a little bit, but not totally though, because
True, you're playing Man City, you're playing Arsenal, you're paid already.
there is a huge and
It's not the issue of motivation. Zoe, you are a female national team player.
Okay.
And you come to play for your country from Bulgaria. Let me say you are playing for a club in Bulgaria. And then when you are through and you are passing through the NFF and you hear that Lumide works with the NFF, the money that's supposed to come to you, $2,000, he has collected it. But I'm not saying, remember what I said? I said
Yes.
on the streets, that plays along the street. But the match on Saturday, there is a lot to be said about
Okay,
it.
please say some things before we let you go. You feel aggrieved about why did we lose? Was it part of this? What was Raw's plan? Did he have a plan? Was he just clueless? What happened?
Ross has a plan.
What happened on Saturday?
Neglect of the grassroots.
Really?
Content. You see?
I think I want to agree with that.
Well, you know, the grassroots that almost messed us up.
I want to say that because
Okay.
looking at the stats,
Okay. That was
I'm
close to
not
control.
mistaken.
Sure. Okay, go ahead, sir.
We had almost 25 people that came in from abroad.
Oh, that's true.
And then we have a situation where the NFF has totally neglected the local scene. And there are boys who can play football more than those people you saw. Now, let us take it from this angle. When I was opportunity to the under 20, we knew ourselves. We don't need so much time to be able to get blended in for any tournament. We are just, when the moment you get in, I know Amunike, we were playing in the local scene together. And even if he has gone abroad, there is still this, to be honest. But here you have boys coming from Sri Lanka, Thailand, Bangladesh, Yemen, where we have terrorists all around. Those are people that we have ravaging Nigerian national team. And then, now, if you watch, why do we have the golden era? We have two golden eras in Nigerian football. At the time of Adatiku and Otto Gloria, building up to the Shogo era. And then after that, the era that brought in Western of the golden era. There was this concentration of the local scene, the grassroots team. Now, that period we had, Keshi just moved. As of the time Westerhoff was leaving, we have gotten Finidi George and through the help of those Westerhoff's era, they are now in Europe. Yeah. But yet, they were still very much known to each other. Where you have a setting where even to me, I believe, they are forcing this gentleman to bring most of those guys from there because they've not given him the opportunity. And then number two, the South Africans, I'm not talking of the players, I'm talking of their federations, have decided to take their league to the next level. Yes, now giving their players that feel of whatever takes place in Europe. And so they are very comfortable in their league and right there in South Africa. We have a situation where they are not even, the NFF is not even concentrating on the local league. The LMC is killing itself to give the local scene. Now, the last 2 weeks we had a football preview in Lagos. All kudos to the Lagos FA. They are doing so much to bring the grassroots together. I have to applaud the gentlemen working in the Lagos Football Association. Okay. They are doing very much to bring because they believe that it is the grassroots that will give us what we want. But yet, all other angles, all other areas, there are some states Where if you come into the FA and you're not talking about Europe, nobody listens to you.
You know what we'll do? We really have to, love to have you back. We really have to go, guys, and really sorry. Yeah, there should be a part 2. Yeah, Friday looks good for that. Guys, we really have to go, but your thoughts we respect. Oh, we got a question during the show. Let me see. It was actually a repeat of what we had asked earlier. Perhaps you joined in late and maybe you woke up late. Good for you, you're a big boy, big girl. You asked Coach Tamore, sorry, you asked him why an ex-governor, why did he not disqualify those who were not ex-sportsmen? Can you give a 2-second answer to that?
He composed the entire of the federation in the election, so there was no way they could be able to disqualify him.
There you have it, guys. We have to go. Thank you so much for coming, sir, and we do hope you come again. Alright guys, we stay tuned and we hope you stay tuned. We'll be right back with the newspaper review, and that is about the last beat for today. Just stay around.
The search has begun. Africa is ready as we search for true African ladies in today's world. Ladies from different ethnic and socio-cultural backgrounds will battle for the crown. Are you between the ages of 21 and 30? Are you unique, smart, and talented? Do you have virtues that stand you out amongst other ladies? This is your shine. Brand endorsement deals for selected housemates. Consolation prizes and management deals for last 5 housemates standing. The African Lady Show features beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, African foods and cuisines, traditional and cultural views, career and talent focus, house chats, teamwork, and weekly elimination. Be part of the excitement as we discover a true African lady. To be one of the stars of the African Lady Show, visit www.africanlady.tv to register and to battle for the crown. African Lady Season 1, where our women balance between class and culture.
It is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, Mikel, Anigea, and others display soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS. It is one of the youngest soccer leagues, but it's about now the richest. It's the Chinese Super League. Catch highlights of games involving all 16 teams.
Carlos Tevez scores on his debut in the Chinese Super League.
Watch Tevez, Oscar, Hulk, Mikel, Anigea, and others display soccer skills in CLS highlights on DMS.
This morning on your proper TV station right here from our Dream Center studios here in Lagos, Nigeria. We have people in front of us today, and most of them are definitely centering on the local scene and talking about things that are going on today. And of course, the reaction from the NFF Technical Committee. I am joined with you by Francisca this morning, and Olamide is still here with us. Olamide, lots of interesting stories, but most of them are from the local scene.
I have to say, you can't only for one story from the Sun, and that the NFF outstanding salaries, but nevertheless interesting.
Yeah,
and we'll be reviewing it together. You know, that's me.
No, I thought it was me. We have some stories from the local scene. Lots of players are definitely on the move, but some Nigerian players have refused to move.
Well, Ahmed Mustafa.
He doesn't want to.
I'm not leaving Leicester City. What are you doing there? Are you playing? Are you playing consistently? That's the question.
I'm also hearing my not be
That's what Pep Guardiola said. Pep Guardiola said, I may not allow you go until I get a replacement for you.
This is worrying times for us.
This is very worrying.
Like the continuation of last time, we just come and complain over it. Regularly, and then we'll come back.
And now, I think it boils.
They don't perform, and then we complain again, and then it continues.
Well, I think it all boils down to the players, because the truth of the matter is you have to be playing at every point in time. So if you are in a particular club where you are not being played or something, I don't think there is need for you to remain there, because it affects your game. Look at what happened in the game between South Africa and Nigeria. The truth of it, one factor is because of the fact that most of these players don't get playing times. Because if they do, I want to believe I want to believe that we would have gotten a decent and better result against South Africa.
Nigeria, South Africa all over again. I think we got that connection.
But the truth of the matter is we'll keep talking about it over and over again because it was very, very worrisome for us. We never expected it to.
Stories that we have in front of us.
Okay. I should start first.
Yeah, go ahead.
No problem. With me here, thank you very much, gentlemen. With me here is Sporting Life, and I think I'll have to start with the one from the local stories. NFL gets federal government's cash for Cameroon. Wow, that's huge. Some persons were asking yesterday, does the government pay NFF? Who pays the NFF?
There's 100 million from I2 Group, and now the federal government is going to give them money as well. Where are this money is going to be spent, and who accounts for them individually?
I think the coach is strictly about the coach.
No, that was not why the deal was signed.
Yes, it was strictly about...
We'll collect 100 million for you and pay coaches exclusively.
Yeah, the deal was signed to offset
coaches
went into partnership.
Yes, I agree. I agree with Olamide. I think that's...
because if you look at...
Hey, remember the 4 or 6 years deal that we're having with Ito? So are we seeing that
5-year deal?
Throughout the period we'll be paying only coaches and players? That's what we do.
Not just players, coaches as well. Coaches as well. So let's continue and let's take this one from the top. Ronaldo faces 14.7 million euro lawsuits.
This is coming
alleged
after Messi has just finished.
I was thinking that nobody only pass. Everybody thought it was Messi. Any small thing, they'll say, I'm Messi with all the money you are collecting and all of that. Now it's Ronaldo. So what's the problem? I think Spain has to deal with this problem because not just Ronaldo this time around, Messi as well, Mascherano as well from Barcelona. What's the problem? Is it that the people in charge of tax are not doing their job properly? That's the thing they need to look into. I don't understand.
Very, very honest questions. Let's have your thoughts on this. The number to call is 029199503. 029199503. I think that Ronaldo story has to be taken seriously.
Yes, it has to. It has to.
This is the third situation that we're getting from lawsuits. From Spain alone.
From Spain alone.
I mean, you barely find that in England. You barely find that coming from
the truth of the matter is
because they are very, very strict restrictions on evading taxes.
And the truth of the matter is
really what concerns them with tax and so
I will tell you something.
Excuse me.
Ronaldo,
excuse me, I disagree with you.
I can embrace Messi. Messi's father takes charge of this. Ronaldo single-handedly watches everything that goes
that happens. So
his image rights is handled by himself personally.
Why I'm saying this is because these guys are professionals on the field. Just like I said, division of labor. Yes, you might say that he handles it, the paperwork. He has to see the paperwork. But then talking about the tax officials and Real Madrid himself, because the deal they signed with Real Madrid is after tax.
No, it's not due to Real Madrid. It's other bonuses that come in that's the problem right now.
If we're talking about that's where the problem. You're not omnipotent. You can see everything. You cannot work what happens. So these things are just one of those things, and I don't think a player of Ronaldo or caliber will evade taxes as at this particular point. Francisca, let's just find out some other interesting.
Okay, some other interesting story here with me is Zidane wants Kante at Real Madrid. Will that pan out? Will Chelsea allow him?
The question is, where will Kante play?
In the midfield, defensive
Casemiro plays there.
Maybe Casemiro will sit on the bench, or probably he wants to be.
Casemiro, the guy that won them the Champions League, started in the final. Not the long reach shot, if you remember.
For me, I feel Zidane to see something good in Kante, and that's why he's actually looking out for him. But yes, probably. But I think it's going to be very, very difficult for them because Conte will not allow.
I don't think Conte wants to. 012919503 is the number to call. 012919503. Calling about the stories that we have in front of us today this morning. Met with coach met with his NFF yesterday. As well as elections held at the Federation right there in Abuja. All this happened yesterday. Lots of infighting, lots of people were by without their notice. And there are lots of money changing hands and power changing hands as well. One of the stories we'll bring to you today. So if you want to call us and share your thoughts, make sure you go back right now. We only have a few minutes to deal with this. So first,
just one last story before I hand it over to either you or Olamide. And let me quickly take this one. And here it says Joe Hart must take 75 million pounds. I beg your pardon. Sorry, some 5,000 weekly. No, to stay as Man City.
It's
so 5,000 pounds.
He's getting 120, I think, right now. His current deal. Now, for him to stay, now and start getting 75,000. Let me give that in perspective. He's going to have to be collecting the same amount of money that Leroy Sané collects. And Leroy Sané just came into the team. So
he's a goalkeeper. So
he is an established team leader at Man City. He was vice captain, I think, behind Vincent Company
before he left.
And now you want to take a pay cut.
Wow.
That's just the old Joab. Of course, Manchester City. We have some interesting stories on the page of Sporting Sun, and what says Joshua battle ready for Fury. Details of that story you'll find on the back page of Sporting Sun. The big story here on the Sporting Sun has to do with Cristiano Ronaldo, and it says that Ronaldo in 7 million scandal earlier on this one. We'll take this other one that says that Griezmann extends Atletico deal. Details of that story also.
Finally,
we know he's not winning.
So Manchester United, sorry.
Well, it's still possible that you might move it. Remember that Atletico Madrid's transfer ban ends in February. So United can actually still come back. And one of the important details from that yesterday was 100 million release clause still remains the same.
And if you look at it, just 1 year, and I think it was Atletico Madrid during the transfer ban. So
just he's stay, just make him happy.
So let's take the other one. This one says Onyekuru named after second and West Ham renews bid.
How was that nomination done? I mean, how did he, pick best players?
Talking about Europe.
I mean, I'm looking at the likes of what's his name?
Manisani.
Mani.
He's not. Where is Mani on the list?
I think the injury was really played this game.
I mean, the other guys that actually played great around Europe. The young guys from Leipzig in Germany did great work for themselves. Picked up this one. Who were fantastic control at the season, coming second to Bayern Munich. Where are they on the list?
Aubameyang as well.
I'm sure they'll be on the list because Onyekuru has made a name for himself
in Belgium.
In Eupen,
in Belgium. In Belgium.
Congratulations to him, anyways.
Okay, the final story before we call it quits on the Sporting Sun. This one says that Conte rejects £100 million Inter offer. Conte rejects Inter £100 offer. Of that story is on the back page of the Sporting Sun. So grab a copy of the Sporting Sun and read through, and be rest assured that you'll be able to see some interesting sports stories as you get them.
Alright, interesting. Now let's come back to complete sports and let's wrap it up with this one. Big one here, right at the top of the complete sports, right at the top you see Raw assures Nigerians we will win our next 5 matches. Raw assures Nigerians we will win our next 5 matches. Remember that comes at 2 of those matches actually are against Cameroon. Cameroon are African champions who won everyone at AFCON recently, and their Raw is promising us victory twice against them. Well, it's Colombia.
And it's a friendly. Yeah. Just the way South Africa lost to Zambia yesterday.
Nevertheless, I think it would be positives, and you can only get better. So let's just
put it in perspective that we can actually win our next 5 matches. Let's be realistic.
I think the unbeaten Nigeria had, they've been brought down to earth.
Their eyes have been cleared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they can see.
Learn from their mistakes.
He doesn't look like he's seen anything yet. So anyway, he's also saying that also he was angry over NFL's technical committee summon, and has assured them to surrender his list for each Eagles corner.
I think I love that because yesterday one of the major meetings they had talking about the technical committee in Abuja with the minister was the fact that the technical committee said that they are not aware of the list that Genetro brought out. But at a point in time, I was surprised. I was like, hey, come on. Why would you say that? Because they also made us to understand that for 12 months, they've been unable to meet. Come on. And they were collecting salary. So what do you expect from the game? I think at that point in time, I had to realize that, I think that's the reason why we actually lost to South Africa.
Maybe that's the reason.
But I love what Genetro had said. He said, no problem. Since you want to see my list, no wahala. I will always give you my list. I think for me, I've always been a Genetro advocate. I know he knows how to get the job done. Just give him time, because the truth of the matter is Nigerians are so easy to, they are not being patient. They are so easy to condemn. Football is all about, yes, they are. Football is all about winning and losing. So if you lose, it's all about getting back into the game. I so much believe in Genetro, and I've loved what he has done so far.
Would we be happy if we didn't qualify for the AFCON? Remember that we missed the last one. If we fail to qualify for this coming AFCON again, and we missed the World Cup Russia 2018, would we come out here and still defend Genetro? That's where we need to ask ourselves the honest truth right now.
Wilson, be honest with yourself. With the kind of team you've seen so far, are you of the assurance that this team is a team that can take you to wherever you want? It's all about building. Let's just be patient and build.
I think we have some callers calling in. As a matter of fact, I think they should be the one who comes in between to settle this issue. So callers, we're seeing your calls, and we urge you to keep calling, and we'll take your calls. The numbers to call are on the screen, 0291 503. So call in and contribute to the review segment. Let's find out what your big story today is. As a matter of fact, get talking. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is
Your name is Samuel. Samuel, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Abuja.
Alright, go ahead, talk to us, Samuel.
Hello.
Go ahead, talk to us,
We can
Samuel.
hear you, Samuel.
About the election of the Abuja.
Okay, go ahead.
How can the people from Nigeria come out for the sport again? What are the nation? I don't know what I would say. I just pray that that head proper is not that it's not public. It's to get work. All the super and all that.
Hello? Please try to call us back 012919503 019199503. Our targets or our aim now to be on camera. Now we're hearing that the funds will no longer be an issue. So now we are eliminating issues that could come up before that day. We don't want to hear a case where we draw and we lose, and then someone comes out to say this is why we lost. There was no team list submitted to us. There was no money released for XYZ. If we lose, we know that we're not good enough. We're prepare well enough.
Anyways.
Very interesting one there.
No comments.
Let me just take a few other stories right here on the front page. Inter offer Conte 10-year deal. Inter offer Conte 10-year deal. I think that was $100 million offering Conte to come back and lead them to glory. Just see on the front page right here. We are seeing here NFF slash 100 million on Amunike Raw and 5 other coaches. NFF slash 100 million on Amunike Raw and 25 other coaches. It's a good step in the right direction.
Yes, it's very welcome development, and I think we have to congratulate NFF, especially Amakipini. It's done well, even when people, yes, may not get it 100% right, but I think with the little we've seen so far, I think we're looking forward and expecting something better for NFF, not just NFF, other federations as well.
Interesting. Final, I'm just going to head it right here. At the bottom of Complete Sports, if you're looking at it, Ibrahimovic opens LA Galaxy talks. Ibrahimovic opens LA Galaxy talks. Definitely looking for a way out of Manchester United in the coming days. Alright, that's as far as we can go on the newspaper review segment this morning of sports. This morning has been great having you guys watch us today. We'll be segment next time. That's coming up tomorrow morning. We'll be giving you the same thing as usual, bringing all the papers, giving you the topics that we have on display. Make sure you go out and grab a copy for yourself and see what papers I have to say this morning. That's as far as we can go. Sports This Morning continues shortly. Stay with us.
The search has begun. Africa is ready as we search for true African ladies in today's world. Ladies from different ethnic and socio-cultural backgrounds will battle for the crown. Are you between the ages of 21 and 30? Are you unique, smart, and talented? Do you have virtues that stand you out amongst other ladies? This is your shine. Brand endorsement deals for selected housemates. Consolation prizes and management deals for last 5 housemates standing. The African Lady Show features beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, African foods and cuisines, traditional and cultural views, career and talent focus, house chats, teamwork, and weekly elimination. Be part of the excitement as we discover a true African lady. To be one of the stars of the African Lady Show, visit www.africanlady.tv to register and to battle for the crown. African Lady Season 1, where our women balance between class and culture.
Thanks for staying with us. We are now going to be saying our bye. We want you to stay with us because we have record, right? Here, thanks to them, we have bring some of the highlights from the Warriors game, the full game. We'll bring it to you later on in the day. And we'll also be bringing you the full Formula One Grand Prix, the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. We're bringing that to you as well. Don't even, because around 1 o'clock, we couldn't actually bring you the SID in the mix, but we are getting ready to go to one. We have yesterday.
Yeah, let's just bring you some like yesterday at 11 o'clock in action in Australia, and the game goes to in favor of Brazil. So Brazil beats Australia 4-0, and Argentina were also in action with Lionel Messi. They won 6-0. Interesting, yeah. Now also South Africa, like we said earlier, they lost to Zambia 1-2, and that was in a friendly yesterday.
They lost at home too.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Make us feel good.
Lost at home. You feel good about it?
I know.
Okay, Cameroon, Nigeria's next opponents, they lost to Colombia 4-0.
It's happening for us in our favor.
Yeah,
they're losing, so that should be like a dent in their mentality.
Okay. And then finally, we can tell you that yesterday the game between France and England, and they had 3-2 in favor of France. They played in France, Paris, and they got France scored first, France equalized. Scoring all cylinders. So that's the update of the results of the friendly to you live this morning. And I want to thank you for staying true with us from 7 o'clock to 9 because of you. We give you sports, the sports way, open up any.
Guys, before we leave you, let's just bring you once again the tribute to Chek Tutu, who passed away last week in training on the field at the Chinese Enterprise. Alright, guys, yesterday was his memorial service, and he was laid. The service for his passing was yesterday, and over there in China, he was recognized. He was honored, and we have a video. We have last week's package to actually bring to you and to see about. But if it was your birthday, unfortunately, we have to end on the sad note. It is a remembrance note, and we do hope that you remember him in his family in your prayers. If it's your birthday today, if you welcomed a newborn baby today, my God, happy birthday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us. We love the comments, and don't forget our live stream continues on Facebook.com. On to Dream Center Studios or DBN Africa, and you can watch us live if you're moving away from home. On behalf of Olamide and myself, the crew, and Francisca Wilson, Easy, God's Will, and everyone.
You watching us online. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his 8th appearance among this ATP World Tour Finals and the world #1. I got this, and Covington. On their feet at Wells Fargo Center. The lob for Covington! Yes!
Beats.com. What a fantastic finish from the man of the moment.